All right, everyone. So I think we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm sure that more people will join as we get going, but welcome. Thanks for joining us for this week's virtual reunion, and certainly for this program, our virtual reunion program, Laughter Yoga, with our very own Betsy Kennedy from the class of 1981. Thanks for joining us. Before we get started, I'd just like to share a few housekeeping notes with everyone, just as some really gentle reminders of things as we're in this virtual space. First, we just want to encourage you, if you don't mind adding your class year to your name display, that would be wonderful to see how many different class years are joining us today. A live transcription is available for anyone who does need it. At the bottom of your Zoom screen, you can actually toggle the captions on and off. Just by clicking that live transcript button. The chat feature has also been set up to allow you to chat individually amongst fellow participants, everyone, or just directly with the host. Since this is an interactive program, we do welcome your participation, of course, as you're comfortable, and do invite everyone to keep themselves unmuted. We do also ask that if you are having any sort of background noise that you're experiencing, please just temporarily mute yourself out of courtesy for Betsy and also for your fellow alumni who are joining. You will not need any mats or special equipment for Laughter Yoga today. You can participate whether you're sitting, standing, laying down, etc. You may want to also grab a quick glass of water, or if you have another preferred beverage on hand, just to stay hydrated. If you'd like to see more of your fellow alumni, as you've probably had lots of practice these days with Zoom, you can watch this program in gallery view. If you'd prefer to focus on Betsy, our presenter today, you can choose speaker view, and you'll see that view button in your top right-hand corner of your Zoom screen. We are recording this session so that alumni who are not able to attend can watch at a later time, which is wonderful. Thanks for Betsy for allowing us to do so. And now I'd like to take a few minutes just to introduce our presenter, Betsy Kennedy. Betsy graduated from Bates in 1981, as many of you may know, and is celebrating her 40th reunion this year, this week in particular. She's a proud mom of 2 children. She currently lives in Wisconsin and has strong family roots back on the East Coast. Following her time at Bates, she completed a Master of Science degree in occupational therapy. She's a certified lymphedema therapist, has completed a 3-part course towards being a kinesiotape practitioner, and is a certified laughter yoga leader. And now I'm going to turn it over to Betsy to get started.
Hi. I'm going to add a little more to that story. In 2008, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And as you can tell, all is well. But through that journey, I got to know a group called Gilda's Club. You probably know Gilda Radner, the comedian. When she passed away of ovarian cancer, her therapist and her husband, Gene Wilder, ended up starting support groups that they called Gilda's Club. And it is unbelievably wonderful. It's all based with donations from the community. Everything is free. There are support groups, there's cooking groups, there's information, medical information, there's anything and everything you'd want for support there. So my kids were fairly young at the time. And so having this support place, since I was also going through a divorce, was just critical for my survival, my mental health and everything. Well, one activity that they had at Gilda's Club was laughter yoga. And I like to laugh. It's a good thing. So I thought I should go try it out. And after 40 minutes there, 30, 40 minutes, my abs were killing me. I had the best workout. And I decided this is clearly something I want to do. So that's how I got to laughter yoga. I got the certification and learned a lot more about laughter. You may have heard that laughter is the best medicine. Well, it has literally been proven, scientifically controlled studies all over the world across numerous professions, cardiologists, neurologists, psychologists, all the ologists you can think of have done studies and shown how beneficial laughter is. How laughter yoga came about was a family physician in India, Dr. Madan Kataria, had learned it was a stressful life, and he did some research and learned about Norman Cousins, who you might have heard about. Very quickly about him, he suffered from I can never say it, spondylitis ankylosis. I can never say the actual thing. He was really sick, in a lot of pain. And he went to doctors and they just couldn't figure out what to do. And so he started doing research. He was a journalist. So he found out for himself that there was a doctor who had coined the term stress, and how stress is literally harmful to your body. Even if it's good stress, it's harmful to your body. And so Norman Cousins said, well, if stress leads to illness, does de-stressing lead to wellness? And it did. He took himself out of the hospital. He went to a hotel. He started watching Marx Brothers. He had someone come in and read him jokes out of a joke book. He laughed and he laughed and he laughed. And within days, he was cut way back on any pain medication he needed. He left the hospital in a wheelchair because he couldn't walk. He walked out of the hotel. The rest is history. Laughter is good medicine. So, and one of my children actually has foster children, but I am now referred to as Grandma Ha Ha. And I got to tell you, to see a little 5-year-old go, Grandma Ha Ha, can you help me? Oh my God, it's hysterical. It is the best. So, Dr. Kataria in India decided that laughter will help his life too. So he went out to a park and gathered a few people and said, let's tell jokes or something, let's laugh. And as you might imagine, when you're laughing with some people, you feel good. That made you get in a good mood. So that was great. So they got together the next morning and the next morning and the next morning. And after, a couple of weeks, they ran out of jokes, or the jokes that were coming up now were, well, not good. And so they had to figure out, well, how are we going to laugh now? And Dr. Kataria was the one who really recognized that it's not really the humor, the jokes, something that's making you laugh. It's laughter that is so good for you, the actual physical laughter. And so he's the one that really started getting into this more and finding, this is my favorite part about laughter yoga. Laughter, as far as I know, is the only serious exercise that you can fake and still get all the benefits. Isn't that great? You don't even have to have anything to laugh at. You could just sit here and go, there was nothing to laugh at, but I laughed, I just, improved my health there. And I think you guys had a connection to a handout that if you haven't gotten it, you really ought to get it. It looks like this. It has a summary of all the health benefits of laughter. And on the back of it kind of has a summary of the history of basically what I just kind of went through quickly. But just to give you some other ideas, there was a doctor in the 1990s who said, my goodness, if you bottle the health benefits of laughter, put it all in a pill, you'd need FDA approval to be able to have it. Good stuff. I went to a laughter yoga national convention. Now there's a good time. A few years ago, I was hoarse by the end of the weekend, but you know, we learn how to take care of ourselves. But Manan Kataria was there. And I just lost my train of thought. That's okay. Did you know that you have a choice on how you're going to respond to what happens in your life? And there are some very serious things like cancer. But you know what? You can find things in there, bring laughter to it, that'll literally make you feel better, have your brain working better, and you'll be able to deal with these serious things much better. So this is serious stuff. All right, I want you to think about any aches or pains that you have right now. You got a sore back or something, or you have a little bit of a headache, is your neck a little stiff? Kind of just do a quick run through of your own body and decide if there's any place of any concern. Because we're about to be doing some serious exercise. So you need to be aware of your body. You need to think about what you're doing and not overexert yourself. And have fun. So let's get into this a little bit more because we need to de-stress. The past year has been a little bit stressful. Did you know that over 90% of doctors' visits are due to stress? Wouldn't it be nice to de-stress? Okay, so let's de-stress some more here. I'm going to give you 5 points of laughter yoga. Anyone can do laughter yoga, even without a sense of humor. Who developed it? You now know, Madan Kataria in India in 1995. This is a worldwide movement. It's in almost every continent. There are laughter clubs everywhere. It's basically considered a peace movement because it's not humor or jokes that might not be understood or might be misunderstood or might be offensive. It's pure laughter. We all do that. Number 3, we laugh to free ourselves. We get so tight and tense, we need to let loose. We use yoga breathing. That's why it's laughter yoga. Breathing techniques. Get more oxygen to your brain and everything. And number 5, laughter yoga makes you feel more alive. That's kind of good. So I want you to have fun, breathe deep, do what you can. We're going to be trying to get everybody involved as much as possible. If you want to unmute yourself, technically a laughter yoga gig would have everybody right there together. We'd be moving around with each other. It's very much a social, personal contact. Well, not touch and contact, but eye-to-eye contact. By the way, hi, Joanne.
Hi, I can't take myself off mute because I've got heavy equipment going on out here, so I'm gonna be a little bit quiet.
Oh, that's right, the backhoes.
The backhoes.
That's fine. Okay. So I want you to know about laughter. I want you to do laughter, and I want you to be laughter. So we just learned stuff about laughter, so you know laughter a little better. Now we're going to do some laughter. I'm going to try one thing here and see if you guys can hear this. Let's see. Were you able to hear that?
No.
Ah, dang. There's this guy who laughs, and his laugh is, let's see if I can do it. It's crazy. That is his real laugh. There was a show a local show in Tennessee that called the Comedy Barn. And if you Google Dad at Comedy Barn, you will see a YouTube of this guy. He basically stopped the show for like 20 minutes because his laugh was so silly. Everybody just literally could not stop laughing. And if you want to know how good laughter is, this guy is literally world renowned now. You can buy an app of his laugh to have on your phone. So this is what I aspire to have an app with my laugh on it. So we're going to do some laughter. Are you ready?
Ready.
All righty. It's exercise, so we need to do some warm-ups. So we're going to do a deep breath and letting it out. And I want to see if you can do what you can. I want you to raise your arms up while you take a breath in. And most people are used to exhaling down. Well, this is laughter yoga, so we're going to laugh. So this time when you bring your arms up, I want you to laugh when you come down. Do it again. Deep breath. Very good. Very good. Yay! In laughter yoga, we are very positive. We're very encouraging. So you're going to hear this a lot. I'm going to say, very good, very good. Yay!
Yay!
You're welcome.
What if you're a chuckler?
What's that?
What if you're a chuckler rather than a big guffaw laughter?
Oh my God, that's great. You know what? You can even silently laugh and still get the benefits. We might as well try that now. So maybe you're someplace that you really need to be quiet, no noise, don't say anything, and something happens, and oh my God, you gotta laugh. So you gotta do it silently. The trick is you feel your gut tightening up, your abdomen getting firm and everything. If you feel that happening, then that's the laugh. That's the important part. Because if you just sit here and go, ha, 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 ha. No, that doesn't do it. So see if you can do it quietly. Tighten up that stomach. Good, very good. Yay! You've now learned a new way to laugh. We've only just begun. Okay. Let's go with, oh, I have a bag of tricks here. United in laughter. I have all kinds of things in here to do for laughing. Oh, but we didn't stretch out our mouth too. We kind of got our first deep breathing, but now we got to stretch out our mouth. Because you usually use your mouth for laughing. So again, do what you can do. If you got some jaw pain, take it easy. But we're going to open up. move that jaw. And I give you permission to stick out your tongue. Kids get all the fun. We need to have fun. All right, here's another yoga breathing. We're gonna take a deep breath. We're gonna open up our mouths wide, stick out our tongue, and we're gonna roar like a lion. You ready? Very good, very good. Yeah! That's one of my favorites. That's a really good one. If things are really frustrating you, don't listen, son. When my kids were like younger teenagers, oh, that was a good one. So there you go. All right. Let's pull out our first little thing. Oh, here's a good one to start with. Laughter coffee. And for those of you like me, laughter tea. This is how you do laughter coffee or tea. First, you need your cup. Everybody got your cup? Then we need our coffee or tea. We pour it into our cup. Take a little sip. Be careful there. It's laughter coffee. Now, if we were in a group, we could go around and click our glasses or let somebody else try our laughter coffee. All righty. Next we have binocular hee-hee. So, weather's getting nice. Gonna do some bird watching or looking at the mountaintops or whatever we're doing. We're looking around. I see you.
Hey,
Very good, very good.
good, yay!
Another little chant we have is because all of you are amazing, and that includes me, I'm amazing. So this chant is, I am amazing. You are
amazing.
We are
We
amazing.
are amazing.
So I would like you to do that with me. We all do it together. I
am amazing.
You are
amazing.
We are
amazing.
Yay!
Yay!
Okay. Got another breath exercise to do in. A little kind of or another stress reliever one. When you breathe in, I want you to clench your fists tight. And when we breathe out, well, of course, we don't just breathe out, we laugh. And we're going to release all of that tension. So take a breath in and tighten up. Take a breath. Very good, very good. Yay!
Yay!
Oh, hi, Cindy. Okay. All right. For those of you who might be a little more hard of hearing, we're going to do the bullhorn laugh. We got to make sure the neighbor heard us this time. So we're going to get our bullhorn out and we're going to make sure they all hear. Ha Did you know we tested this ahead of time for closed captioning? If I say ha, 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 then it shows ha, ha, ha. But if I laugh, it doesn't know what to do with that. So if we want to get the closed captioning to laugh, we've got to slow it way down. All right, here's a fun one. Remember, we need to get more playful. Are you ready to be a pirate? Arr! We're going to be pirates. How does a pirate laugh? Hey, that was Jay's Grease. Arr, har, 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 har. Arr, har, har, har. Arr, har, 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 har. Arr, har, 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 har. Very good, very good. Yay!
Yay!
And if you were told, let's take a little hydration. Ah. Okay. There we go. Whoops. Oh, here we go. It's time to sing. And I don't want anybody to say, I can't sing. Because this is laughter yoga. Everybody can do it. Because, of course, we're laughing. So I'll just say that there's a certain gentleman, a part of this today that I refer to as my dad. And his birthday's coming up. So we're going to sing happy birthday. But of course, it has to be laughter. So there's no words per se. It's going to be ha, 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 like that. Okay. All right. You ready? This one's for you, Dad. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 Yay!
Yay!
So now I know why he's so good at this, because he probably had practice and free lessons at home, huh?
Yeah,
Where do you
right.
think I got it from?
I'm
Okay,
laughing
Dad.
at him because he has such a contagious laugh.
All right, Dad, tell him how old you're about to be.
92.
Wow.
Yay!
There's a testament to laughter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. All right, that sold me.
All right.
All right. We'll slow a little bit here. Vary our excitement level here. We're going to do sun arms, which in yoga, we warmed up with a breathe in and laugh down, but now we'll do a little break here. We're going to breathe in with the arms coming up, and as you exhale, the arms come down. And again, however high your arms go, that's fine. Even if you just want to like raise your fingers and go back down, I don't care. We'll just take a few breaths on your own pace. Just a little thing like that can be really good to kind of calm you during the day too. You can't be laughing all the time, but probably more than you usually do. Okay. All right, here we have slow motion laughter. How are you going to do this? Ha, ha, oh, oh, ah, 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 oh, oh, don't know why that reminds me, maybe because the sound slowed down, but we're going to have a vowel movement now. Vowel, not bowel. Vowel.
Wow.
Okay, so we're going to go through our vowels and laugh. Ready?
Hi, 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 hi. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Some of you might remember, I believe, you'll have to correct me here, Dad. Was it the Three Stooges? I think it was the Three Stooges who did this. And it went H-A ha, H-E he, H-I hickey hi, H-O ho, hickey hi ho, H-U hoo, hickey hi ho ho.
Hey.
So they were kind of doing a vowel movement a long time ago.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Now we got shake and bake.
No.
Gonna do shake and bake laughter. This might sound a little weird, but shaking is actually good for you. And if you have trouble when you go to, if you see me bouncing, that's because I'm on my therapy ball. If you stand up and you kind of creak and you're a little stiff, give yourself a little shake. Give it a little shimmy. Get a little movement there. It's actually really good for you. Again, you know your body, you know what to do. So we're going to do a little shaking laughter. When I did my certification for laughter yoga, we had to shake for 15 minutes.
Wow.
That got you tired, let me tell you. Actually, so did you know that 10 minutes of laughter can have an analgesic effect, pain-killing effect, for 2 hours afterwards? That's part of what Norman Cousins figured out. Had some good laugh. He finally got 2 hours of pain-free sleep. So next time you're trying to fall asleep, just do some laughing first. Oh, this might be a little interesting. I'm going to put some of you on the spot here. If you want to unmute yourself. Is there some little task or activity or something that you would like to incorporate laughter? You want to give me a suggestion? What's something that you could laugh while you're doing it? Watching TV! Did you know that if you're sitting and watching a funny TV show and you laugh out loud, you will burn 20% more calories than if you sit there quiet? Laugh!
Drinking coffee, you can laugh and snort at the same time.
All right, here we go. Time to lay a laughing egg. You ready? Got to get settled on our little nest here. Get all snug and secure on that egg. Well, we're not on the egg. We got to lay the egg. So are we ready? Here we go. Got to get that egg. most of us are kind of beyond this, but maybe we have children or grandchildren who might be in the childbearing years. I want you to know that there has actually been laughter yoga studies with childbirth, and many women focusing on laughter instead of going, "Ah!" If they focus on laughter, pardon me, but they have had orgasmatic births. We got studies. We got it. So just laugh an egg. That's the real thing. Okay. Told you laughter's good for everything. All right. Here's something that we usually don't laugh at, traffic. But it's a perfect opportunity to laugh, especially when you get to a stoplight. Because those stoplights, you know, some of them last like 10 minutes, right? It's ridiculous. So you need to laugh during the traffic light. As long as it's red and you're just sitting there, you can laugh. And then you can look at the person next to you. And then you'll realize that the traffic light wasn't 10 minutes. It was only about 40 seconds. So there you go. So maybe it's time for a test. Some of you got in here a little later and didn't hear everything at the beginning, but I'm going to give you a test now. And I think you'll still do fine. Because my test for laughter yoga is to see if you can laugh for 1 minute. 1 minute. So I am going to get my stopwatch going here so that we can test this out. So are you hydrated? You got your drink? Take a deep breath. Okay, we are going to try and laugh for 1 minute. Here we go. How was that?
You know what? I have 3 teenagers in the house still, and it's their last week of school, and they're totally stressing me out. So this is what I'm going to do every night now before I go to bed. It's going to get me through the next week and a half.
I've been doing Zoom laughter yoga for Gilda's Club Saturday mornings once a month. And there's a woman who comes to that routinely, and she said, I now do my 1 minute of laughing every day.
Yeah. Yeah, my
So.
ankle doesn't hurt. Feel much better.
I'll
And
say,
you know, this totally makes sense because lately I discovered the Grace and Frankie. I don't know if you know that show on Netflix. And I watch, it's hilarious. You have to watch it. It's hilarious. Jane Fonda, Lily Tomlin, Martin Sheen, Sam Watterson. It's hilarious. And I
laugh out loud.
And they're just short. And I watch one every night before I go to sleep. And I laugh out loud and I sleep so well. It totally makes sense now.
Woo!
Yeah.
Self-medicating.
Excellent. Wow.
Yeah.
I'll send her your check in the mail. Thanks. Oh, here's another thing we have to wait for every day. My boss called this the spinning toilet. Some of you might on your computers, when it's waiting to do something, there's this little circle thing that spins around and around and around. It looks like a spinning toilet. I usually don't like to see that, but I view that as my cue to laugh. There's another time we can just laugh. You control how you deal with whatever situation, how you react to it. So with this little spinning thing, we go,
Oh,
and
yeah.
voila, it's done. There are so many times during the day you can laugh. And now that you know about laughing silently, if you're in a public place, you go to the bathroom and you can be there in your stall and nobody can see you and you can go and you'll feel better in more ways than one. Oh, and also, did you know that do you know why these things were invented? It's these phones. It's so you could do laughter anytime you wanted to, because you can pull this out anytime you want and go, hello. Oh, really? Oh my God, I can't believe it. And the only thing you have to do is hope that nobody calls you in the middle of that, because otherwise, the source they know you're talking to somebody. So, you know, if you feel a little self-conscious just laughing, you can do that. So if someone sees you laughing and they don't know why you're laughing, they might think something like, are you crazy? And I want to tell you my theory on that. If you go to your library, you can get a DVD documentary called Laughology. Laughology. And it's about a journalist who had a very tragic, I think he lost his wife and children in a car accident. It was just horrible. And he was understandably quite depressed and found himself saying, I don't think I will ever laugh again. And that clicked him, made him think, well, why do people laugh? And he did this whole documentary or history review of laughter. It's really quite amazing. Dr. Madan Kataria's in it. But it's a great video. One thing that he talked about was in like dark ages times way back, if you laughed, you were considered possessed by the devil or something was wrong with you and you'd be locked up. You don't laugh. And so my little thinking is that when someone sees you laughing for no reason, they say, what are you, crazy or something? It's kind of maybe it's a carryover from then. And we got to stop that because laughter is good. It's very good for you. So you just spread the word. Laugh as much as you can, whenever you can, and get people laughing with you. We need that big time. Okay. You heard in the introduction that I'm an occupational therapist. I'm currently a rehab director at a psych nursing facility. We get some good laughs. And I want you to know that as an occupational therapist, I work with your daily living skills, everything you do to take care of yourself. You get dressed, you go to the bathroom, you eat, you bathe, you do your laundry, all the things we love to do. Of course, it's a lot more fun with me. So one thing I've done is put together a little pamphlet that I call Hey ADLs. And I went through a whole day and all the times during the day where you can incorporate laughing. So we've talked about when the computer's waiting to load, when you're waiting at a red traffic light or whatever, And so all these times. So here's another one I just pulled out of my laughter bag. Brush your teeth laughter. So you can brush your teeth. And they say you should try and brush your teeth for 2 minutes. Well, now you know you can laugh for a minute, so I bet you can brush your teeth for 2 minutes. There you go. I can find a time to laugh for anything. And if you don't feel like laughing too much, if you're just not quite there, we've got Start Your Laughter Engine. If you're gonna start your laughter engine, it's like the old lawnmowers or other things that you had to pull the cord to get it to start. So we're gonna try and get things started. We'll do a Very good, very good. Yay! We got to do another chant because you guys are doing great. So we're gonna do an amazing chant again, and it goes: I am amazing.
I'm amazing.
You are
amazing.
We are amazing. Yay!
Yay! Gotta go, Betsy.
Oh, bye, Dad.
Bye-bye. See you later.
Oh, we already did the lion. All righty. We are not done yet. Another way to encourage your deep breathing, because that's part of the thing with the yoga, laughter yoga, is that when you laugh, it automatically makes you kind of breathe deeper and get more oxygen. And other ways is you can just act out anything to do that. So if you want to, we sang happy birthday to my dad earlier. Now we're going to blow out a candle. So we'll just pretend we got a candle and we can take a deep breath and blow out the candle. There you go. Always take a deep breath. Every day you should make sure you fully exhale at some point. Take a deep breath and then blow it all out. Keep blowing until you just can't do anything anymore. The way we breathe normally every day, little breath in, little breath out, all this, there's literally residual air that just doesn't get fully exchanged in your lungs. And there's really not much oxygen left in that. And oxygen's kind of important. So if you take a deep breath and blow it all out, do that at some point every day. That'll literally improve the oxygen getting to your brain and everything else. All right, we talked about daily things to do. Anybody have a suggestion of a chore, task you have to do every day that you're really not thrilled with doing? Any suggestions on what you don't like to do?
Sweeping.
Good one. Sweeping. All right. We are going to pretend to sweep and we are going to laugh with it. So get that broom and we're going to sweep. Ha 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 ha. I challenge you, next time you sweep, I want you to laugh. Hi, Bob, are you laughing? All right. If you need to get out a little bit more forceful laugh than the sweeping, we're going to do a wood chopper laugh. Wood chopping. We all have our different ways of chopping wood, whether it's using the axe or having that wedge in there, you know. Here we go. We're going to chop that wood. good, very good. Yay! For those of you who came in a little bit later, I'm going to let you know a secret here. Even if you're faking this laughter, you will get all the benefits of laughter, even when you fake it. I love it. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, we have another thing with laughter yoga is since it's not actual jokes, humor, and all that, we try not to use words, examples of things that much. But sometimes you really want to say something. So we use gibberish. So I want you guys to think about something that happened this week so far that got you a little frustrated, got you a little angry, whatever. Think about something. And if you would like to share, you can unmute yourself. And I want you to share this in gibberish. You can do like the Swedish chef, you know, birdie dee, birdie dee, birdie dirty, birdie dirty. If anyone would like to share and unmute, you can. Bob. I will let you know that doing gibberish, no, doing gibberish is actually a technique used for couples counseling that you were trained to do ahead of time, that the one person who has something they're very frustrated about does the gibberish, and the job of the other person is to look them right in the eye and listen. That's all there is to it. By doing it in gibberish, you can get out your emotions, your feelings, your frustrations, but you won't be saying words, so you won't accidentally say something that you really wish you hadn't said. But what you need to do is get the emotions out. So this is an actual technique. So for instance, here's something that I was frustrated about this week. It goes like this. Oh, I feel much better. So you should use that sometime. Use some gibberish. It's good for you. All righty. A couple more here, and then we're going to slow down. Here's something good to know. Motion creates emotion. There was a study that was done that if you take a straw or something and hold it in your teeth like that, it kind of makes your face into a smile. Whereas if you put the straw in your lips at the end of it, it's kind of like a frown. It was found that enough of the facial muscles are like a smile or a frown, that just holding a straw in one of these positions for 1 minute literally changed the mood of that person. They did a study and they found out how they're feeling ahead of time and afterwards. By changing the facial structure, that triggered the brain to say, oh, look, you're happy, or oh, you're not happy. It's a similar thing with laughter and faking the laughter. All that movement, the tightening those muscles, the taking in the deep breaths, all of it is what the body needs. and it triggers the whole body with the releasing the endorphins, the painkillers, all these things that make you feel better. It lowers the cortisol in your body that stresses you. So it's unbelievable. Make sure you do look at that handout that's got all the benefits, because it's really amazing. All right, we're gonna slow down here. I hope you've had some good laughing, even if you're faking it, because if you're faking it, it's still good. But this is an exercise, so we're gonna slow down now and take a few deep breaths. Remember to blow it all the way out. Then I want you to breathe just normally, your normal pace, however deep that breath is. Let's try that. So just your regular breathing rate, whatever it is. But now when you exhale, I want you to hum. Nothing's forced. We're not going to see how long you can make yourself hum. Just however long that breath is however long you're going to hum. Kind of like a purring cat. I have done this at night when I find my brain racing here and there and there and there. I take my deep breaths, I slow down, and I hum. Just hum. I had asked people at the beginning if they had any aches or pains anywhere. I know Cynthia was saying her ankle wasn't hurting anymore. I hope some of you have also had other reduced pain. Make sure you laugh every day. That's all we're going to do. Make sure you look up the Laugh Man. It's hysterical. Dad at Comedy Barn. Get a hold of that DVD, Laughology. Totally fascinating. Make sure you laugh a minute every day. Laughter's good. Pass it on. This is something that you want people to catch, as opposed to some other things going around out there. I'm glad you all came. Thank you. Bob, did you laugh?
Can you hear me?
Where are you? Let me hear you again, Bob. He said he wasn't gonna laugh.
He was outside in Charlestown last night at so he's probably outside.
You can laugh anywhere.
Well, everyone, huge thanks to all of you for joining us and participating. And of course, Betsy, really appreciate learning all of these fun tools that I will definitely keep in mind for day-to-day reminder to laugh. So huge thanks to you, and thank you very much. I hope all of us can give you a round of applause, even if it's virtual for now. And I hope that everyone else really enjoyed today's laughter yoga program. I most definitely did. And I hope that we see many of you, if not all, at more of the programming later this week for virtual reunion. So thanks again, and enjoy the rest of your day, and make sure to laugh throughout.
Yay!
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
We're amazing.